Hi, my name's Chris Kinkle, golf professional here at Lexington Country Club, and this is the tip of the week. This week we are going to be talking about how to use these alignment sticks to help better your practice sessions when you're down here on the range. You can use these alignment sticks for many reasons. You can use them to help you find your swing plane. You can use them to simply help you align your shots better and basically help you set up for a nice pre-shot routine before you hit your shot. So we're going to be talking a little bit about the alignment sticks and a little bit about a good pre-shot routine. So the first thing that I do when I come down to the range is make sure that I practice with some intent on what I'm going to do. Okay. When I come down to the range, I want to make sure that I practice with purpose. And every time I come down, I want to make sure that I'm doing things in the correct order, in the correct way. And the best way to do it is to have something help you see it. So by having these alignment rods, again, it helps us with alignment, and if we need to do any drills, we can do a lot of drills with these. So the first thing that this does for me is it helps me visually see where I need to aim my shot. So the first thing that I do when I come down to the range is I take the alignment stick and I line it up to where I want the ball to go. Now, one thing I don't want to do is rely on the stick. So I put the stick down and point it where I want the ball to go. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stick to come up with a routine that I'm going to use on the golf course. One that's going to help me get ball position, one that's going to help me set up properly to my target line, and one that's going to help me get in balance before I swing at the golf ball. So when I use this stick, the first thing I do is I get behind the golf ball. So as I come behind the golf ball, what I'm doing is I'm using the stick to show me my target line, but I'm now trying to use my brain a little bit, and I'm drawing that same identical line from the ball to the target. I'm trying to visualize that. Now when I take my stance, what's very important is to get your club face in line with that line, okay? From there, you're going to try to get your feet and shoulders parallel to that line. So I'm going to walk into the ball. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to aim the club face down that target line. Second thing I'm going to do, I start with my feet together and I want to get good ball position. So this is a 7-iron. I tend to play the ball about middle of my stance with a 7-iron. So I take an even step with both feet to make sure that I get the ball position correct. So remembering that my feet need to be on a parallel line to that target, I'm going to take a step forward and take a step back to try to make sure that I get my correct ball position. So once I have the club face, I have my ball position, and my feet and shoulders are parallel to my line, now all I really need to do is swing down my target line to get that ball to the target. Now if I was hitting a different club, let's say I was hitting a driver, again, once I get my alignment, I get behind it and I draw my line to my target, I set up the club face just the same way as if I was doing it with my 7-iron, but because it's a driver, it's a different ball position. So the driver's played a little further out towards the left foot. So I just don't take a bigger step with the left foot. I take a bigger step back with the right. And then you'll see my ball position then changes more forward. So the pre-shot routine is used to get ball position. It's used to allow you to line up properly. It's used to give you confidence into what you're doing when you're practicing, making sure that you're doing it correctly. Can't tell you how many times I hear people say, I don't want to come practice because I'm not sure if I'm practicing correctly. So this is going to help you. So when you come down to practice, I know it's very tough to find out whether you're practicing right or wrong. By having these alignment sticks, by putting something on the ground, helping you visually see whether you're doing it the correct way, is one thing. If you're having trouble with your actual swing, let's say your divots are not going in the right direction, your ball flight's not happening the way you want it to happen, that's when you come see myself or Daniel Laux in the golf shop. Set up a golf lesson with one of us, let us identify the issue in your golf swing, and we'll help you get through it for better practice and better play on the golf course.